Okay. So as we discussed last time. Okay. So vendor master record, we have 3 parts. Okay. Dividing into 3 parts here. So general data, and the second one is accounting data. That means company code data. Okay. Company code level data. Then purchasing organization level data. So that means purchasing data. Okay. So there are the tables from coming to tables which we have LFA1, which is for the vendor master record. Okay, general data, and LFP1, which is for the company code data. Okay, and LFM1 is for purchasing data. Okay, M1 and M2. Okay, so these are the main tables from the vendor master record. Okay, and coming to the metal master record, if you remember that we discussed the metal master as well. So in the metal master record, what are the views we have? Basic data,
Sales of data 1, sales of data 2.
basic data classification and sales data, okay, and purchasing data,
Accounting 1, accounting 2.
accounting data,
MRP 1 to MRP 4.
okay, MRP data, and plan data storage data. Okay, costing data, okay, quality management data, okay, and work scheduling. Okay, so those are also part of the planning related. Okay, so from MM point of view, majorly we are looking into the basic data which is common for all. Okay, so this is the one which we are looking, and the next one is we have purchasing data. Okay, and accounting data which is need to be post stock, and the plan data storage data. Okay, so these are the major ones which if we want to run the PO or purchase equation or something, so these 4 data are which is required. Okay, so if you have the material requirement planning, okay, planning which is like material plan independent dependent requirements and all, then MRP you have to maintain. Okay, and costing which is related to completely costing. So costing is what the meaning of costing? Okay, if I'm doing some production, so for this production there might be so many components which is included, like operations and components and labor cost and hours cost, everything, all it will be right. So cost estimation, what will be happen, the system which will be checking that what actually we spent on the each and every activity. Okay, so then it will be finalized. Okay, this is our final cost of base price. So then we will be adding some profit, and based on that we will be selling to the customer. Okay, and quality inspection, if you already know, right? So quality inspection, if it is quality related, okay, if the product should be go to quality, either it may be at customers deliveries, or it may be when we are receiving the stock or production level. Okay, wherever it is required, there it is required. Okay, so coming to metal master record, major tables are, okay, we have Mara table, okay, and MARC table. Mara table is the basic data information of the material. Now, master data is the majorly explain purchasing plant level, whatever the data which is there. Okay, wherever the data which is required, master it will be work. Okay, MUKE, the sales data, and MARD, store location data, MBW, this is for the accounting data information. Okay, so and MARM table, which is for the description. So MARM table is like okay, we have different languages and different unit of measures, right? So when you have the alternative unit of measures and multiple unit of measures, base unit of measures, then we'll go to MARM. Make it is for the descriptions. Okay, so like we have a number of almost we have around 22 30 table, but all it will be different, but these are the major tables which is okay. Clear?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Now coming to the info record, purchasing info record. So purchasing info record can be created at purchasing organization data level, okay, and that can be also possible purchasing organization plus plant level. So there is a two levels you can create the info record, okay. So purchase organization is nothing but like if I am using the central purchase organization, that purchasing organization whatever info record which is created, that will be applied for the all the plans. So wherever you are using number of plans in the specifically this central purchase organization, then the info record will be the same. But if you adding this purchase organization plan, then when these two combinations are there, then only the info record will be captured this information. Okay, so two levels you can create. So purchase info record can be created with material and without material. So with material also you can create, and without material also it is created. Clear? So when there is a material it is there, we will be entering the material number. If there is no material number, then you have to be enter the material book. Okay, and description. Okay, these are the mandatory. Clear? Clear?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's see. Now tables level, if you want to see that, we have the tables like EA, NEA, EA, NEA. Okay, so EA, NEA is for the just the basic data information of general data. Okay, vendor and material information that is there, and EA, NEA is the especially for the purchasing organization data symbol. Okay, so now let's go to ME11, the transaction code is ME11 to create a purchase info record. So there you can enter that material, plant, and purchase organization and vendor, all this information you can create. Okay, I'll just go to again. Here we go to ME11. Okay, so you can enter the vendor number, material number, purchase organization, plant, and okay. So these are the info categories. As we discussed earlier, info category can be used okay when there is a special stock related okay when we are doing subcontracting process, when we are doing pipeline consignment process, in that case you can create that this info record with different prices. Okay, so the same vendor can be has a regular vendor or can be has a subcontracting vendor, can be has a pipeline vendor, can be has a consignment vendor. So the number will not be changed. Okay, the number will be same info record number, but you are specifically entering that info category. That info category will be updated. So when there is a PO creation, the system will capture the info record number based on the vendor, material, and this combination, and it will be checked that if any info item category you entered in the PO level, there then it will be searching for the info category. Okay, clear? Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, so I'll just to show you that without material how to create that. Okay. If you are not entering material number, then the system will ask the description material group. Okay. These two are the mandatory. Okay. So generally, kind of the services or something which you are okay, you can create it without material. You can create the what info record you want to create. You can create. Okay. Because since you don't have material number, so you need to be entered all the information what it is required, all this information. Okay. Okay, so all this information you need to be entered. The vendor related information will capture, but material related information which we don't have, so you need to be entered that what information it is required. Clear? Okay.
Okay.
So without material, with material also it is possible. Okay. So I have created
So,
info record. I have created info record without material. Okay. I'll, so you can check in the table levels also. Go to AC69 and do EI, NE or EA, NA tables. You can see there. You can see that info record number if you have, then you can see that info record number. So this is the info record number. Then exit. Okay. So info record number which is entered. Okay. And you can see EI and E table also the purchasing organization data which is like if you have the purchase organization data which is extended then you can enter. Okay, clear?
yeah.
Okay. Now so normal purchase info record anyway we already created so many times, right? If you want to be create you can create. Okay, so I'll try to that books. Just okay. So material differs from material info record. Okay, so you need to be remove the info record number you are creating that. Okay, so it's already there in info record. So I'll go to create button and let's see.
So system will give the priority with material number, right?
With anything, it depends on your process. Okay, with the
No, no,
material.
no. I mean, if I'm maintaining both with material and without material, so if we are maintaining without material, then it will be applicable for entire material group, right? Whatever materials that comes under one material group for that
No,
those
no, no.
material purchase info record will be applicable.
No,
Correct?
no, no. So if the material is you have the material number, then it will go for the material. If you don't have
Uh-huh.
material, then it will be considered that material group.
Yeah, that means I mean if I'm maintaining it without material, that means my purchase info record will be applicable for all the materials that comes under this material group, right?
That's what I'm saying. There is no concept of material here. How you come to material again?
Mm, No, I mean,
So there is no concept of material here. How you coming like material number? So material groups we are maintaining a number of materials. But now we are considering that it's my material description, it's kind of a service. We don't have any material number here. So it
okay,
is not common. It is not common. Okay. It's, it's not common for all the materials what we are maintaining this material group. So wherever there is a no material number, for those, if you want to be used this info record, then you can use.
okay,
Clear?
yeah.
Okay. So there is no concept of material here. Without material only, you have to be. Okay. So I'm just trying to create that. Okay. I'll show you that one thing. Okay, info record already there. Okay. So I'm creating now material with material I'm entering. So this is the material number and this is the vendor. So I'm creating an info record. Starting info record which we are creating. Okay. So then wherever it is required information you can enter. Okay. Now if I created the subcontracting again, okay, the same combination I'm creating subcontracting. So subcontracting level again, there might be the price will be different and this thing will be different. Okay, and I'm creating the pipeline. Okay, then I'm creating the consignment. And with plant I'm creating. Okay, so now I will just refresh this one. Okay, so I'll go material. So I have material, right? So you have material number. Okay, I'll go to A and A table, and I'll be entering that all these details. If you have the info record number, you can enter directly info record number. There is no problem. Okay, so this is the info record number which is created for these two combinations. Okay, now I'll be go to A and E table, and you can see here they're all which is created with the same info record number, but there are categories are different. Info category and with plant, without plant, all these things. Okay, so it won't be created a separate info record number for every time. Okay, so if it is a same purchase organization and the same material and vendor combinations, so whatever the number which is created initially, the same number will be continued. Clear?
Hello?
Any questions here? Sorry, I didn't mute.
No, sir.
No, it's clear.
Okay. Okay. So these are the tables which is now come back to that. Okay. Source list which we are creating in ME01. Okay. So what is the meaning of the source list here? What is the meaning of source list here? What is the use of source list?
To find out the source.
Yeah. So to find out the list of vendors who are supplying for this product, supplying for product in plant. Okay. So basically the inputs are material and plant. Okay. So these two combinations, whoever they are supplying. Okay. So they are the whoever they are supplying. So that list will be maintaining in the source list. Okay. So other than this one, it's not only to maintain the list of all the suppliers. It is also like, okay, we can block, okay, and block the vendor. Yep. Specific period. If you want to be block in the specific period to block, or if you want to be fixed a vendor for specific period. Okay, so in that case as well, we can use this source list. Okay, clear? So fix, what do you mean by blocked vendor and what do you mean by fixed vendor? So if you suppose, let's say there is an unseason period is there. So I don't want to create unnecessary purchase orders to that vendor because that vendor is too expensive. We are only using when there is a seasonal or it may be crucial time. Okay, so in that case, what I can do, I can block that vendor. So don't raise any orders to him. Okay, so there were some regular vendors we have. That vendor is we are ordering regularly, so that we can maintain here fixed vendor. So generally, when it will be helpful, okay, this fixed vendors and all, when it will be helpful, when there is a automatic purchase orders will be created in the back end. Okay, the system searching for the vendor. Okay, so when there is a automatic purchase requisition converted to purchase order, so there is a automation process which is like the plan orders will be generated automatically, purchase request will be created automatically, purchase orders will be created automatically. Okay, so there is a possibility of automation as well to automatically the system will be create a purchase orders. So in that case, how the system knows that which vendor have to be considered? So there will be a fixed vendor concept. We can be selecting a then the system will consider that vendor as a fixed vendor and it will be processed. Okay, clear? Is it clear?
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Okay. Now, other than this one, the system sometimes devices assign source of supply. Okay. So there itself also the system will be searching for the vendors list. Okay. So in that case also the system will be searching for the requisitions. So what source of supplies we have, that list and everything, that system will be finding that, and it will give that okay, we have this of the vendors and all. Okay, so assign source of supplies also it will be working. Clear?
Yeah,
Okay. So this is the one concept, like we can block anyway, you understand, right? Block, there is no nothing specific anything which is we are blocking. So we don't want to be order anything. We don't want to be order anything. So in that case, I will be going with that. Clear? Uh, Okay. So other than this one, okay, schedule lines category. Schedule lines will be generated. Okay. So when there is a scheduling agreement, so schedule lines will be generated automatically based on the MRP. Okay. In MRP, the system needs to be considered the schedule line based on this supplier, fixed vendor. So in that also the system will be searching for the whether this is a MRP relevant or not. Then the system will be checking that. Okay, so I'll just go to this one ME01. Okay, enter this one plant and material number. Okay, so there you can maintain the list of all the suppliers. Okay, and you can maintain the agreements also. If you have the contract and schedule agreements, that also you can maintain. Okay, so on which purchase organization and all you can maintain. And there is a fixed checkbox it is there. The fixed checkbox is nothing but like it is a regular vendor. Okay, if I'm just mentioning this is a fixed vendor, then it is a he is my regular vendor. Okay, clear? And if you want to be
uh-huh.
blocked a vendor, yeah. Hello.
Yeah, it is clear to me. That is what I was saying.
Okay. And when block it is there, then a block will be happen. Okay. And there was a checkbox it is there. Okay, used for the MRP material, used in a material planning. So here, if you selected that, okay, this schedule and generated automatically based on MRPs. Okay, so the system will automatically use this for the MRP when there is a plannings will be done. So the system will be automatically run. So determine how the source of supply defined in the source list records is used for the material requirement planning. Okay. So you can see that purchase equation generated within the framework and material requirements and this and that, and if source of scheduling agreement. So this is what we discussed, right? So schedule MRP can be created delivery schedule lines with respect to requirement. Okay. So we'll discuss that material what is MRP and all. Okay. Then there will be a possibility also without entering manually and all. There is a possibility of generating the records automatically. Okay, if we have that info records and multiple info records, and for this combination you can generate that. Okay, particularly this level. So who are the vendors are active. So that means this material we have the these vendors info records are there. So the system automatically capturing that all the information. Okay, so you can see if you go to SC69, okay, and I will go to EA table, okay, and I just want to material number is required, okay, and EA, and I'll be go to this. I'll just go to material number and keyword, okay. There is a two info record numbers are there. So these two info record numbers which is created 4041. So that is only this displaying. Okay. So if I have the 200 info record numbers are there, 200 info records with 200 vendors are there for the same material, then all it would be captured here. Then you can decide that whether you want to go fixed or regular or block and all. Also, you can go ahead. Okay, manually also it is possible, or system also automatically creating the source list. Okay, clear?
So,
Is it clear?
sir, I have one doubt, sir. In
Yeah.
this source list, actually, while I'm practicing before, I got an error like material not included in the source list, deposit source list request.
Sorry,
Is
sorry.
that
Come again.
material not included in source list?
Okay, okay. Okay, so
Deposit source
what will be
list request.
happen? Okay, what will be happen? Okay, the process how it is like generally will be maintaining the master data. If we have the master data properly, then we'll be creating the process data like purchase equation, transactions and all we are doing. Correct.
Yes, sir.
So sometime what will happen? Maybe we just need material number and vendor master record number. Just we will create a master record and vendor master record, and will not be create any source list and info record and all. And what we will do, we are creating directly PO. Okay, so there is a possibility of we can create directly purchase equation, purchase orders also without info record and without source list. Okay, so my client requirement is okay. So the user to need don't create any purchase equation or purchase orders which we don't maintain the source list. Okay, if we maintain the source list, then only the system should allow to create a purchase order. Okay, so basically it is like control. Okay, master data who will be controlled the high level, the master data team and the core team members, they will be checking that who are the suppliers are there. Okay, so if suddenly someone they coming and they are creating purchase order to which he is not authorized or he is not uploaded at a vendor level, but still they are not they are trying to do to create the purchase orders. So what they can do, they can restrict that if there is no source list maintained for this vendor and material combination, the system will not be allowed to create a purchase order. So it will be give that a source list disobeyed, not it's not maintained for this material. Okay, so
Okay.
that configuration where it is there. Okay, I'll show you. So did you understand what is the concept of that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So I will show you that where exactly we will get the problem. Yeah. So in configuration level, if I maintain like this, the source list is mandatory for the material. Let's go to material management. Where is the material management? And okay, purchasing, and there is a source list, and define source list at a plant level. Okay, if I just put that this plant level is okay. Okay, when I'm just using this source list, okay, okay. So I'm going to that jetcon. Let's say I'm just going to jetcon. I'm just selecting that checkbox. Okay. So what will be happen? Okay. Now this is the configuration. That means we are expecting that every material which is maintained source list is the okay without any error. Then it will be processed. If there is no source list maintained for that material, then the system will not be allowed to create. Okay, that's what. So you define source list requirement at plant level. If your source list requirements exist, you must maintain source list for each material before you can order. So before you ordering to that, you must be maintain a source list. Again, okay, again in the metal master record, must be go metal master record. Okay, and I'll just go to this one and go to purchasing data. There is a source list checkbox is there. There is a source list checkbox is there. Okay. So if I maintain this one, that means it's mandatory. For this material, it is mandatory. So specifies that the source list must have to be maintained in case of external procurement for this certain plant. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Clear? So
Yes,
now
sir.
I'm selecting saving this one. So that's I'm creating the PO this for this material and without let's say Okay, so now see here. Now I'm getting this one, right? You're saying this one only, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you must be maintained a source list. If it is already maintained a source list, then the system will accept. Okay, no problem. Boss, you can go ahead with that. Okay,
Okay, sir.
clear? So it's
Yes,
not saved, not yet saved, right? Then, so this is the concept. Okay, so that's what the source list mandatory concept. Okay. Any questions here?
no, sir.
Okay, can I go ahead next? Can I go
Yeah.
ahead next? Okay. I'll we go back to MM02. Okay. We'll discuss some points here. The basic data one and basic data purchasing data and all. Okay, where it is required. Okay. So now if you see that the base unit of measure, okay. So base unit of measure you'll be maintaining. Okay. So we have CUNI transaction code where we are maintaining the unit of measures. Okay. It's
Sorry, which code?
CUNI. Okay. CUNI.
CUNI.
Okay. CUNI. So
Okay.
where you can see that different categories are there. Okay. So all it will not be in the one category. So if suppose there is energy is there, then there is a unit of measure mass. Okay. So some related energy it's related unit of measures will be there. Okay, if it is capacity, then it is related to kg or something loads related. If it is land meters, centimeters like that. So depends on the here category, we will be getting that unit of measurement. Okay, can see that unit of measurements, what details it is there based on the your selection here. Okay, clear? Okay. So I'll just go to mass,
Okay.
then you can see that here there is a grams and milligrams and kgs and all it is there. Okay, clear? Now I'll just go inside. Okay, let's see some. Okay, it's again it's common. Okay, it's not mm or it's not pp or something. So it's common for everyone. Okay, okay. So now you can see that here commercial, technical, and the details. So there is a decimal rounding also it is there. Okay, so sometimes might be what will be happen that when there is a conversion is there. Okay, so there might be it will crossing the decimal. Okay, so in that case, you just check here what decimals it is there. The conversion decimals will be supporting or not. That you need to check here. Okay, specify the number of decimal places which is measuring to the rounded. Clear? So what is the rounded? What do you mean by rounded? Suppose if I have the 2, 3, 4 something it is there, what will happen? Okay, then the system will round up that. Okay, it will be rounded that 2, 3. Okay, or it may be 1.2. So like decimal 3 decimal 4 decimal. If I have like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So then it will be like decimal. Reducing this decimals and it will be given at how what is the round of it is like it will be given. Okay, clear? That is round up. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So that is one. Okay, and you can see dimensions also, different dimensions we have. Okay, and different SO codes will be there. Okay. So these are not much required, but you just aware about that. Okay, where we will get the unit of measures. If you're getting problem anything, which you can do. Okay, then I will go to next. So these material groups and the external material groups and all material number, all material number is the decimal, right? Okay, so that is a text. Okay, you don't need to be create anything for this, but material groups, sectional material groups, and divisions and product hierarchies and cross plants and everything, it will come from the configuration again. So if you remember that you can go, or else now we have very easy. You can go click on customization, then system automatically picking to, and it will be go to directly configuration data. Okay. So there you can create. But if you know the part, you can go ahead, no problem. Okay. So extra metal groups, divisions, and all, it will be created here. Okay, configuration level. So this is the basic. Okay. I just want to show you one thing here, something which is coming. This you can see that entry aids for items without material number. Okay, so this is what I just want to show you last time. Okay, so if I go to purchasing and master data and entry of edition here, what we'll do for our material group, what valuation class should become? Okay, without material number. So if we are going with without material number, then the material group is the key factor here. So the material group which is assigned to valuation class 3200 purchase value, that will come here. Okay, clear? Is it clear? Is it clear or no?
It is good.
Okay, so again, okay, now go back to that. Okay, and this is the gross weight and net weight and those and all, it is the factors. Now I will go in the top personal data information. There you can see that how multiple languages which we can maintain this description. Okay, this will be saved in the table MAKT table. Okay, so material description. One material have the multiple languages. Okay, if I have one language, then it will display only one. If I just maintain the other language, then it will become okay different languages. Okay, so why it is very important? Okay, when we are creating the outputs, pure outputs or something, okay, smart forms or designs and all. Okay, there might be different countries that are using the same material. Maybe the branch which is there in the China and one branch which is there in the Nepal, one branch is there in the UK, US, and different countries are there. Depends on the client requirement, the language will be maintained. Clear? So that will be go in the MAKT table. Okay. Now coming to the unit of measures, so you can maintain the multiple unit of measures, which is like 1 kg equal to 1000 each is again 1000 kg is equal to okay one, so one packet like that we can maintain. Okay, so that again it will become in the MERM table. MERM table is the unit of measures. There you can see that if the material have that multiple unit of measures are there, the conversion it will be displayed 1:1. Okay, so this is a very important table generally. Okay, most of people which is need because when you are creating the reports, customization reports. Okay, so mostly like customization report is required for a customer. Okay, they will ask like, okay, what is the material number and what is the purchasing order unit and what is the conversion and what is the warehouse unit, unit of measure. So those everything. So you must be check that what you alternative unit of measure it is there and what unit of measure it is there. Okay, I'll just maintain here. I'll show you one example. Okay, 1000 inches is equal to, okay, so 1 kg is equal to, let's say 1 kg is equal to 1000 inches. Okay, done same. So now I refresh this one, I'll go here. Now it is coming like this one. Okay, 1 kg is equal to 1000 inches. So the best one is the base. The second, whatever it is coming, these are the denominators, which is my alternative unit of measures. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
Okay. If I maintain something which is like tons or something, so again I'll be go on basic data and I'll go to additional data and unit of measure. Now I'll be maintaining 1 ton is equal to 1000 kgs. Okay, or 10,000 kgs. Okay. So in that case again, okay, so there is a tons cannot be used alternative unit of measure since it will resulting unit would be too long. Okay, so this conversion is too long. So then maybe 0.5 into 1000. You can put like comma. The decimals which is not allowing here. Decimal places are not permitted. Okay. So in that case, you can convert like 567 kg. Okay. One ton is equal to 1000 kgs, then it is converting automatically 567 kgs like this one. So when it is happened, then if I refresh this one, then it will come like this. Okay, multiple interest will come. Okay. So this is a very important conversion. When there is a conversions are there, it is very denominator by numerator. Clear?
Yeah.
Now I'll go to MM03 again. I'll just show you something which is important as well. Okay, now decimals, I'll go additional EANs. This is the EANs, you know, anyone knows about that EAN, general retail industry and all. Okay, so they must be have the international unique number, it will be there. Okay, so what is the meaning of that? EAN number, so the globally there will be one identification number will be there. Okay, so in that case, there will be EAN number, PC number will be there, that will be maintained here, category and that and all. Okay, clear? Anything? Okay, clear? Clear or not? So in this case, if they're maintaining that, okay, what they will maintain other than this one, there will be a EAN number, EAN category also it is there. 1 minute, it will be, okay, here it is the EAN and EAN category. Okay, so it must be maintained the EAN number and the EAN category here. Okay. So if you're working for the retail and AFS related there, okay, you might be have the international unique number. Okay, that EAN number you will be maintaining here. So based on this EAN number only, the barcodes will be scanned generally. Okay, clear? Is it clear?
Okay.
Okay. And warehouse level, warehouse management, if you are aware about that, warehouse management level, if there is a handling units and all it is there, the packing materials would be based on this material group, packing materials configuration, it will come. Okay. So this is the general information. So it is common for the all. Okay. You can block the material, you can block for the procurement, you can block for the bomb, and you can block for the plannings, and you can restrict that entirely. Don't want to be use this product. Okay, you are releasing that for all. So there it is. This is for the cross plan material status tunnel. Okay. Now, other than this one, which is very important then, okay, okay, just go this one purchasing data, order unit, okay. So there might be different unit of measure or rather than the purchasing order unit, okay. So my company or my warehouse, they are maintaining the least measurement is the base unit of measure, okay. So that means in my company, okay, this is my least measurement. Okay, it might be I'm selling with that same measurement or not. Okay, but okay, it is a base unit of measure which is like very least measurement. Okay, in my home. Okay, say when it is like a numbers or it may be a group of numbers or it's something like kg or kg or 100 grams, grams, milligrams. Okay, so whatever it is like, it's a base unit of measure, it's the least measurement. Okay. Then order unit is nothing but like a in your warehouse or in your purchasing department, the least purchasing unit. Okay, that means whenever you're buying the product, this product, always you are buying with boxes with or it may be packs or something which is like that is the base unit of that is the order unit which is okay. So that conversion, if I just go to MM02. So suppose let's say my order unit is always like pack. Okay, then I'll just enter. Then system will check that. Okay, what is the conversion of this pack? Okay, one pack is equal to 1,100 pieces. Okay, so then you can maintain that. That will be stored again in the top unit of measures only. It will be stored in the one package equal to 100 units like. So whatever it is there, it will be entered. The same way in the plan data storage one and even my location, okay, the based of the placing unit is the unit of issue and something that will be maintaining a different unit of measures. Okay, in the sales also we have the concept like, okay, sales unit. Okay, clear? Clear?
Yeah. Yes.
Now I'll be going to purchasing data. If you have the batch payment concept, you have to select this batch payment. Once you activate the batch and you already receive the stock and there is an open order or something, then it is not possible to change the batch management checkbox. Okay, that means my material is batch management product. Then only you have to be entered. Other than that, you should not be entered this batch management checkbox. Okay. And this purchasing value key is nothing but like a reminders. Okay, if you have that concept like, okay, when if she suppose one is there, so 10 days I'm just sending the one reminder, 20 days again I'm sending one more reminder, 30 days I'm sending one more reminder, and there is a concept like tolerances also, under tolerance and over tolerance. Okay, if I order 100 pieces, okay, 100 pieces, if I'm getting extra product, okay, then uh, how much percentage you want to be allowed. Okay, if you are getting very less, then how much quantity you want to be restricted. So under tolerance and over tolerance is the extra product which you are getting. Under tolerance is shortage product which you are getting. Okay. And if I selected unlimited, then no, there is no restriction. You can get it as stock. Even you order 100 pieces, then still I can receive 1000, 2000, 3000, 4000 also I can receive. Okay. Clear? Is it clear?
Yeah.
And order acknowledgement. Okay, when you're creating purchase order, you are expecting some order acknowledgement for this material from the vendor. Then it will be selected and it will be asked the acknowledgement number. Okay, clear? And there will be shipping instructions also. Okay, you can create the instructions when there is a shipment happen. The shipment instructions. Okay, that you can maintain. So all it will be clubbed together. You are maintaining in the purchasing value key. So you can go to configuration purchasing value key and you can mention that what tolerance and how much tolerance and other okay over tolerance how much it is there, that you can define here with uh, first reminder how much, second reminder, then tolerance, shipping instruction, that will be happen. Okay, so you can see here itself shipping instructions also is there. You can define your shipping instructions 1, 2, 3 like, okay, there might be some shipping instructions are there. There must be packed with some thermocol and okay, and there should not be any damages. Okay, so that was the instruction which I went to them. Okay, in that case, then you can do this one. Okay, you can use these shipping instructions. Okay, the shipping instructions will be given to the vendor when we are ordering this one. So that's why print shipping instruction will be there. Okay, and whether you completed when you are receiving the order. Okay, when you are receiving the stock, you must be select that, okay, whether you instructed completed or not completed. If it is not completed, then 0 points. If it is completed, then 100 points. Okay, clear? So that is the purchasing value key. That is one of the configuration. And your processing date and post inspections. Okay, and just-in-time indicator is for the scheduling agreement process. Okay, and this manufacturing part profile is especially they are using for the manufacturing product. Okay, this is majorly using for the manufacturing part profiles, which is not relevant to her. Okay, and quota arrangement usage, which I said that we can, do you want to be used or not used, that you can do it. Okay, so other than this one, you can see the text it is. Okay, if you maintain some text here, okay, whether this text should be for copied to the PO and print out and all, that also will be there. That is a copy text roles. Okay, that is one configuration. If you want to be copy or not copy, that will be maintained there. Okay, so you have the purchase order text, you have the sales text, you have the material text and all, everything it is there. Okay, you can maintain that. Okay, and coming to the plan data storage 1 and 2. Okay, if this storage bin, if I maintain this one, that is the fixed storage bin. Okay, if I don't have the concept of the warehouse management, if I don't have the warehouse management concept, but still I want to use the bins, okay, then I can create one storage bin, fixed storage bin, then I can use that storage bin, okay, without warehouse management high level activity help. Okay, so that every material can be have the one fixed bin. Whenever it is getting, it will be go to that fixed bin. Clear? Again, condition, temperature. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, temperature, storage conditions. Again, those are coming under the warehouse level. And CC physical indicator, it is nothing but like a physical inventory process. Okay. So there is a 3 types of categories. Suppose A category is the every 6 months have to be counted, physical inventory counted, or B category, which is like every 3 months have to be counted, C category, which is every 12 months have to be counted, like that. So you can create your own indicators and you can use that. Okay. And this label types which is for the printers, barcode printers and all. Okay. This is again a WM related. And the storage period again time storage related. And this shelf life also it's very important. If I'm using the SLED, shelf life expiry date, in the batch management, okay, you must be entered that maximum storage period how much it is there and the remaining shelf life how much it is there when we are receiving the GR. That we have to be maintained here. Okay, so this is what. And coming to again gross, net weight and size dimensions and need to stock in printer. So what is the meaning of the need to stock in plant? What do you mean by need to stock in plant? Okay, so suppose let's say I receive the stock, but my goods recipient is not available. That means inward person is not available. Okay, so what I can do? There is a customer requirement. It is there emergency requirement. So I'm just want to be send the goods to the customer. Okay, but inward the person is delayed and he is not available to inward the stock. Okay, so but I want to do emergency PGI, emergency PGI. So goods issued to the customers or goods issued to the someone. Then if I selected this negative stock in plant, what will be happen? The system will allow even if I don't have the stock in system wise, but physical stock I have, then I can go ahead. Okay, clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, and the serial number, again serial number, which is like if I have the electrical goods, there will be a serial number, right? So batch number will be different, serial number will be different. Okay, each material stock have one serial number. Okay, so that serial number profiles we can use. Even SD side also we have the serial number profile, and PP side also we have the serial number profiles. Everywhere we have the serial number profiles. Okay, and profit center, which is when the material which is booking and when it is receiving, which profit center it should be go. That is very important. Okay, if when it is activated FSCO, CO and FI and all, profit center is mandatory. So profit center needs to be maintained. So that on this one accounting, I think you already aware about that accounting, right? So valuation category and base intermeasure, this is common. This division is all common. Valuation class also you are aware. Price control M and V also you know. And stock, total stock, total value and all you know, right? So that's what. Okay. And costing, when you have the costing, then there is a costing related fields are there for raw materials and all. So that you need to be accurate. So that is the again CO related. Okay, so these are the main important fields in the metal mass record. Okay, especially. But other than that, it depends on the process and depends on that. That maybe it will be different. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
Okay then. Okay then, can I stop then?
Yeah. Yes.